that my good side?
It's going.
Oh, good. I don't really have a good side. You just know that. So, hey guys. So this is the pile of rust. So this is pretty much what happens to dyes. As you guys know, because you guys have our dyes, everything turns to rust. And these dyes are well over 100 years old. And someone transferred them to little paper boxes a long time ago, trying to, you know, I don't know. But you can see what they look like. And if you didn't know better, you'd think these are completely destroyed. I mean, granted, some are pretty toasty. That stuff's pretty bad. Especially when you see all the pits. That stuff, this one's bad. But I can actually save it. I actually can fix this. Even though what I do is we will clean all the rust off. And then I will strike it. And then I can take, because the rust will show up as a positive, I can polish out all the rust. And then I can restrike another one after I polish it out. Unless it's completely obliterated, which is the case with some of this stuff. But this is pretty much what happens to obsolete tooling. Once it's deemed too slow and too inefficient, there's like that time period where nobody really cares about it. And then, well, we care, so here we are. Let me show you how we clean it all up. Oh, me. We'll go this way. We're running out of room again. Because Danielle won't stop hoarding. She just keeps seeing all these things. We have to save them. You guys are going to have to talk to her. I can't talk sense to her anymore. She's just out of control. So here's a cool new shelf.
We have a shelf with...
This is all the stuff we produce. But I think we need to add more shelves to it. Because every time we have to make a new die set, things get...
We just need to add more
well, you end up
dies.
with 3. It's like tribbles.
And then we have that. Yeah, Trouble with Tribbles in Star Trek.
Every time you make one, we end up with 3. So... Ian. Don't trip, hon. So,
exciting video here.
Yeah. So every day for about an hour, I clean rust. And that's how we do it. So they start out. These start out looking just like what you saw next door. Then, if I don't turn on the dust collector, I end up looking orange. It's not too bad. Yeah. Then I... dry them off a bit. Looks pretty good. This is a simple one, not a lot of design to it. Take a look at this. So this looks pretty bad, but let's hit it with the wheel. So this is going to come out. This will be nice. I just got to keep soaking it though, because the rust is pretty heavy. So eventually your evapor rust kind of peters out. We try to keep them all organized. So you can see, it's interesting how they make these. This started off as a big square. They turned it in a lathe to get that part, and then they literally sat with a grinder like this. Grind it to the shape and then heat treat it. It's pretty cool. Here's, let me buff this one up. So you can see they clean up really nice. As long as they haven't been completely rusted away. We have some like that. I'm going to turn the ones that are completely rusted away into little mini anvils. They're pretty neat. As you can see. It's amazing how close the fit is. And that's all done by hand. I wonder if it goes this way. Oh, it only goes one way. I got lucky on the first try. Cool. But yeah, let me show you where these go. So, this is called a fly press. Bill Rice fixed this one up. This goes down here, and then it locks in place like that. And then this fits up in here. And you just bump it. Just give it a quick little bump like that, but they stay aligned, and that's the trick. Everything stays in alignment with this machine. All these gibs here, they keep your punches aligned. That's why you can't really use this kind of a die in our press, because you can't keep it aligned. But this thing's, oh yeah, look at that. But yeah, that's pretty much the benefit of this style. But this is like 2 tons, so our press is 20. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do for the next, well, probably the next month and a half, 2 months. We'll be cleaning these things. Come on in here, I'll show you what they look like when we're all done. So what we do, we put them in bread tins, since it's more permanent than cardboard boxes. Come on down here. Even these were completely obliterated with rust, and now they're good again. You can see these punch out all the gallery work on a die. So let's see, where's some cool ones? Here's a pretty one. Yeah. Even though it's got some pitting around the outside, it'll still be it's gonna work out just fine. This is a whole die set here. So they had 2 of the same one. So this is when you would build a tool set, you'd have a whole variety of tools would go into making a single ring. Like this one here. Different style, but this makes like the ring half from, it's called a ring half. And these are called T-shanks. So all of these tools here pierce out the gallery work in the top of that thing. And it's quite a lot of work. Oh, there's a really cool set here. Let me show you. Look at this. They actually made a hollow ring. So look at these things. This creates a hollow ring. This is really an amazing, I think hollow rings are cheesy, and they did it to save money back in the day when they'd make a gold ring. But the amount of work that went into creating these tools was just spectacular. And it creates a hollow ring. It's really impressive. Tons of little parts and pieces that fit together like this to punch out a hollow ring. Really cool, but hollow rings are cheesy. But anyway. Yeah, you could do some close-up shots of some of it's really pretty. Some of it's just really vanilla. This one's kind of cool. I'll show you how these work when we get one. I'll do some stampings, because this is the kind of stuff, like we could do a pancake die, and then I can make a die for you that's just like this, and then you can punch out your parts, and I'll show you how to bend them up. They're real simple. They make beautiful rings. Actually, is your ring? This one, I can't get it off. That started as a T-shank. That ring started off as a T-shank, and it's soldered together in halves. It would have been more like this one here, but that's how it would have started, in halves like this. So it's pretty cool. And that's how they did it. And it makes these amazing looking pieces. And
It's not in focus.
oh well. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys.